Hi folks, well I'm up in Scotland at the moment at my parents' place, and I built this deck about 12 years ago. I'm very proud of it and it's still standing up very well. Anyway, we've got no internet up here in Scotland, not even on mobile phones, so today I'm going to be installing some satellite internet for my parents. Let's go! This is what I get when I try to load YouTube. We do actually have slightly more than zero internet here. We can get 9600 bits per second intermittently for about a minute at a time, 5 or 6 times a day. So yeah, really not very good. But what I've got here is a DIY satellite internet kit. It's the Bentley Walker Tooway system. It's about 100 quid for the bits, which comes with the modem, the satellite dish, the mounting brackets, a bunch of cable, things like that. So I'm going to have a go at installing satellite internet for my folks. And there's a few problems I'm going to have to overcome for this. Problem number one, the instructions come on this CD, and my shiny laptop, there is no CD-Rom drive. So I'm going to be doing this without instructions, which will be interesting. And the next problem I've got is the modem part of this broadband thing. Comes with an RJ45 socket to connect to the computer. And yes, you guessed it, the shiny computers these days, sorry, no one uses RJ45 sockets anymore. So I can't read the instructions, and I can't plug the router into my computer. But we also have a wireless access point which does have gigabit ports, so if I can get my computer hooked up to Wi-Fi, I might be able to get at the router from there. And after that, I've got some kind of instruction manual. I might be able to connect to it. It might have a default IP address, and I might be able to point it in the right direction to get a signal out of the sky. So step one hasn't been too challenging. Plugged the router in, typed in the password that was on the back of the router, and I'm now connected at least as far as the Wi-Fi box, which has got nothing plugged into it and no internet. But now I'm in with a chance of actually talking to the satellite modem, so I'll plug that in and see if I can get any response out of that. So the instructions on the side of the satellite modem say switch everything off, plug it together, switch it on and wait 30 seconds, and most importantly, step 4, wait 10 minutes and then try and browse the internet. Now this actually tells me some quite useful information. This tells me that this modem is going to be acting as a DHCP server and serving up IP addresses to the laptop that's plugged into it. I don't have a laptop plugged into it, but it does mean I'm going to have to turn off DHCP on the wireless access point in order that this can serve out IP addresses. So I'm going to plug this in and see if I can get any kind of action out of it, because of course the really helpful thing of giving us a website that we can browse to get instructions on how to connect ourselves to the internet isn't really going to cut it unless we can connect ourselves to the internet. Well, we seem to have some blue blinking lights on this satellite modem, so I guess I plugged the power in correctly. See if I can find it somehow on the network now. We're just assembling the dish at the moment, and they really didn't scrimp on the size of the instruction manual here. It's not great on detail, but it's certainly big enough.
Come on then, walk backwards.
Oh, mind your head.
Film star grandma.
That's the columns to turn it right or left, I believe. So it might be that bolt that does it. That probably allows us some movement in it. Yeah, we've got some adjustment there as well. And we've got that adjustment, of course. So the process of finding the satellite on this is really quite smooth. You go to /install on the satellite modem. You pick your beam colour, which depends on whereabouts you are in the world, and up in the north of Scotland we apparently need the blue beam, and when you hit next it enables a beeper in the satellite in the low noise block, and the beeps give you an idea of where you're pointing, so then you can adjust the dish left or right until you get a solid tone, and then you know you're locked onto a good signal. So I'm going to get the ladder out and do that now. Oh, there we go. Can hear that's going down. Yeah, okay. We'll go up a bit. Getting more excited. That seems to say it's happy there. So we're all locked onto the satellites. We've got a good signal. We're connected in, and the last thing that's left to do, see how we do with the speed test thing. I mean, I've been seeing this ranging somewhere from about 10 to 30 in real world performance. So we're hitting 8.5, not too bad. And upload I'd expect to be about 1/10 of that. I hit about 1 megabit of upload there. So not too shabby, certainly a lot better than no internet whatsoever.
So what's our speed?
So hope you enjoyed that, folks. A little bit different, but now I'm back on the internet, I can think about replying to some of these YouTube comments waiting for me in my inbox. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks, and see you next time. Bye.